Mod tips. Custom enclosures for your box mod. So if you've been following the box mod scene, you've probably noticed that most modders use Hammond-styled enclosures. Now these enclosures are great for building box mods. They're durable, inexpensive, and easily attainable. But when you use these type of project boxes, there's two issues that arises. One is the screws being on the outside, and two is the infamous Hammond lean. And I'll go into detail about these issues in just a moment. But having these issues really prevents you from getting that real custom professional looking box mod. But recently I came across this. This is a custom CNC machined enclosure that's designed specifically for box mods. But what does that mean? Well, by using this enclosure, it eliminates the two issues that I mentioned earlier. And it gives your box mod that custom professional look that I just spoke about. And as always, the information to where you could get this is down below. Now, because this is CNC'd out of aluminum, it is slightly larger than your Hammond boxes. And I'm only talking about a few millimeters. So this custom enclosure that I have right here is meant to replicate the Hammond's 1590G enclosure. Now it measures in at around 103 millimeters tall, whereas the Hammond's enclosure measures in at 100 millimeters. This enclosure also measures in at 52 millimeters wide, whereas the Hammond's measures in at 50 millimeters. It also has a depth of 27 millimeters, compared to the 24 millimeters on the Hammond's enclosure. So as you can see, this is just slightly larger than the Hammond boxes that we're all used to. So let me show you the two issues that all Hammond enclosures have. The first one is the screws in the front. As you can see, the Hammond enclosures have 4 screws on the face plates. Now typically most modders will install magnets in place of these screws. Now this is a typical look that we're all used to, and it's pretty standard in the industry. But the benefit of the CNC'd enclosure is that it has hidden magnets. So you can still install the magnets on the inside of the faceplate, but it does not show through on the outside. So you're going to end up with a very clean and flush looking faceplate. And you're not going to see any magnets or screws on the outside of your enclosure. Now having your magnets on the outside is really no big deal. Like I mentioned, we're all pretty much used to this look. But the second issue is a little bit more substantial, and that's the Hammond lean. All Hammond enclosures have a slight slant on all the edges. So if you use this enclosure as is, once you screw on your atomizer, you're going to have a slight lean. So when I place a ruler on top of the Hammond's enclosure, you'll see that it's not squared. But when I put the ruler on the custom enclosure, you'll see that it's perfectly squared. So if you're looking to take your box mod to the next level, getting one of these CNC'd enclosures is definitely a good idea. And it comes in multiple sizes too. This one just happens to be the 1590G size. But I'm pretty sure it comes in the 1590B as well. But again, if you're looking to get one of these for your project, all the information is down below. But that's my quick mod tip of the day. Just go out there and start modding.